Good morning, children. Hope you are all fine, staying safe and happy. Children, today in this lesson, we will talk about the chapter The Hornbill Festival of the textbook. So, this chapter is actually about the famous festival of Nagaland, often called as Festival of all the festivals. The Hornbill Festival is a grand celebration that is brought life of each year in Nagaland, Northeast India, through splendid traditional music performance and performance indeed eye-catching in ones. There are primarily 16 tribes in Nagaland. The Nagaland is also known as Land of Festivals. Every year, in the month of December, the tribes of Nagas come together and showcase the distinct culture and heritage to outside world at the Hornbill Festival. And there are festivals are throughout the year. The festival presents the cultural aspects of the state and promote tourism in the area. It aims to protect rich culture of Nagaland and display its extravaganza and tradition. The Hornbill Festival is named after India, the large and colorful forest bird which is displaying in the folklore most of the tribes among tribal in northeast India. This festival is celebrated since the year 2000 at Naga Heritage Village at Kasima, about 12 kilometers from Nagaland capital Kohima. The festival also known as festivals of lands of festival and also focuses on conservation of Hornbill. Hornbill is found in Indian subcontinent and Southeast India, besides so causing biodiversity in the state. The great in many tribal, cultural and rituals. They are characterized by a long term curve hornbill which is frequently white color. The Hornbill Festival of Nagaland has a hornbill itself. It includes the Kohima Night Bazaar, where the town is lit up with the beautiful bright light. The streets are colorful and full of games, handicrafts, food stalls, etc. So, children, this was about Hornbill Festival. Now we are going to start our chapter. So, what are the things or activities that you enjoy at festivals, children? Few days ago, you have celebrated Diwali festival, and what you have done in that festival. So, you can write by your own how you had celebrated that festival. Now, you have to listen it carefully because after reading, I have to explain it. Okay, I'm explaining this lesson here, so you have to listen it very carefully. Why I'm taking this lesson? Because these days Naga tribes celebrate this festival. Okay, means Nagaland people celebrate this festival. So that is why I have taken this chapter here. Afterwards, we'll do the previous chapter which we had left. Okay, so don't worry about that. Why we had not completed. Let's get started. Parth and his friend Abhinav were in Nagaland. Where they were? They were in Nagaland. Why? Visiting Parth's relative. They were visiting Parth's relatives because Parth's relatives are living in Nagaland. Okay. So this was the first time that Avina had come to this part of the country because Nagaland is a part of a country as our MP is also a part of country, same as Nagaland also one state. Okay, and what is the capital of Nagaland, children? You know, just now I told you it's Kohima, isn't it? You have learnt in SST also. So it was the first time that Abhinav had come to this part of this country. Means he came first time in Nagaland. Okay? Who? Abhinav. When the boys reached, they saw a lot of activity. Boys means who all are the boys here? Parth and Abhinav. They reached there and they saw a lot of activities in that place, in that city. They felt that something big was about to happen. Means they were thinking that something is going to happen here. Means something will happen. So Abhinav being a curious boy, curious, who is he? Who is called curious? He or she is very much eager to know about the things. It is called curious. Okay, so Abhinav being a curious boy. Sometimes you also ask different type of question like that. If you had seen the decoration or any of the event, so at the time you asked, ma'am, what will happen? What is going to be happen? Okay, so as he is also asking the same question and was full of questions, means he has different type of question to ask, but to whom he is asking now. Let's listen. Why are all the people so excited, auntie? Avina asked. Why all the people so excited, auntie? Avina asked. To whom he is asking? To auntie. Okay, now which auntie? Auntie Sophia. Okay, so he is asking to her why the people are pleased, happy, delighted, and why they are looking very happy. Okay, so Auntie Sophia said everyone is getting ready for Hornbill festival. So what she said, and Sophia said why they are happy, because they are getting to ready for the Hornbill festival. What is Hornbill festival? He asked. Who is asking this question to whom? Yes, can you tell me who is asking this question to whom? Abhinav, yes. What was the question here? The question is, what is the Hornbill festival? Okay, so who will give the answer? Can you tell me, children? Yes, Aunt Sophia will say about the Hornbill festival what it is. Okay, so this is the biggest cultural event of Nagaland. As I told you, this is the biggest cultural of Nagaland, and at all the different Naga tribes participate in it, and so cause their culture. Okay, they have to take the participation in this event. Why? Because they want to show their culture. Okay, people from other parts of the world also come to take parts in various events. Various means different events. Also from all over the world, they also take part in this event. Okay, can we take part in some of the event, auntie? Parth asked. Now who is asking this question? Was asking our Abhinav. Okay, and the question Parth asked, that is, can we take part in some of the event? He was also want to take participation in this event. Okay, so he is asking the question to auntie. Yes, of course you can. There is a special kids carnival. They have competitions for cooking, painting, dancing, singing, writing poetry, photography, cycling, and other things. What would you like to take part in? Parth, the auntie is asking to Parth, in these competitions, in which you want to take part. Do you take part? What would you like to take part in? Means in these, in which competition you want to take part. Okay, so this is our first page. Now let's move to the next page. Hope you are enjoying. Yes, children, are you understood or not? Let's start. Well, I like singing and writing poetry. I like singing and writing poetry means maybe, might be, he can a good singer, he is a good singer, or he is a good writer also. So he want to take part in singing and writing poetry. Maybe I will participate in those events. Those means singing and writing. Replied Parth. Parth replied it. Okay. Are there prizes too, auntie? Asked Avina. Avina is asking about the prizes. Are there prizes too? Okay. So certainly there are many prizes. Who is saying? Aunt Sophia said. Aunt Sophia said, yes, there are many prizes. Since the festival is from 1st to 10th of December. Okay. So when it start 1st to 10th of December. Okay. So today is 3rd of December. That is why I have taken this chapter in this month or this week also we can say. There are many more things to do. Okay. In this festival there are many prizes. There are more things to do. Also, you can watch tribal dances. The costumes are very attractive with feathers, sweets, and lot of traditional jewelry. So, these are the different things you can see in this event. Okay. Through the animation, you can understand what are feathers, beads, and lot of traditional jewelry. What they wore in that event. You can also enjoy musical event or taste traditional Nagaland food at Food Bazaar. So children, you also want to take this type of event? You want to take part in this type of events? Yes, sometimes you are too much eager to take part, isn't it? Like a musical event. And also, there are taste traditional Nagaland food. Bazaar is also there, okay, to enjoy different type of food of this tradition. Oh, that would be great, Abhinav said. He was fond of tasting new kind of food. Children, are you also fond of something? Fond of means having an affection or liking for. Sometimes you are fond of painting, gardening, isn't it? That's a hobby. So he is saying, oh, that is, would be great. He is also fond of tasting new kinds of things. He doesn't know what is the taste, but he is too much fond of these new kinds of thing. Okay. So after taking the test, he come to know what is the taste of the different kind of food. Did you know that Nagaland has some of the hottest chili in the world? The question who is asking, and the King Chili eating competition is the most popular event in the festival, asked Aunt Sophia. So the question, both the question Aunt Sophia is asking to Parth, isn't it? Or sorry, Abhinav. Abhinav is here. So to Abhinav, he is asking about Nagaland hottest chili competition and this one competition, King Chili eating competition. It is the most popular event in the festival and this hottest chili in the world. So these two questions, who is asking? And Sophia is asking to Abhinav. Did you know about it? Now, what he is giving the answer? Let's continue. Really amazing, getting a prize for eating chilies. Avinav grinned. Avinav is thinking, oh, really? It's a very surprise. Amazing. After eating the chilies, anyone can get the prize? Yes, it's true. And the winner takes home a good prize too. Also, the person who is winner here, he or she can male or female, it doesn't matter, but who is the winner here, he also take good prize at home. Last year winner got 15,000 rupees for eating 6 chilies. The person who has eaten 6 chilies, he got how much prize? 15,000. Can you imagine 15,000 after eating 6 chilies? You will try, children? Will you try to do it? No, no need to try it, okay? I also tried eating a teeny weeny piece, but it was so hot. that I had to eat 5 ice cream. After that, Aunt Sophia laughed heartily. She is saying, I also tried once. Teeny weeny means some pieces, means small pieces he has taken, and after taken and eaten, what he had taken? 5 ice cream after eating the chilies. Okay, so where were these events held, Auntie? Avina asked. Avina is asking. Now this conversation is going between Avina and Aunt Sophia. So where are these events held? Who is asking this? Auntie Avina asked. Where are these events held? Okay. In which place means what is the place where this type of events held? So again, auntie is explaining and telling to him. At the Naga Heritage village in Kisama, which is at the foothills of Mount Chapu. This is the place where this type of events held. Mount Chapu, that is the foothill of Mount Chapu. Village name is Kisama. Okay, the Naga Heritage Blaze is an amphitheater. Amphitheater, children, you know, you have seen during matches. Okay, a semicircular seating gallery in a theater, and also you have seen in the theater also. That is called amphitheater. And heritage means property that is or may be inherited and inheritance. So Naga Heritage Place is an amphitheater, but it is also a kind of museum. Okay, it is also kind of museum, and I will take you there tomorrow, she said. Who said? Aunt Sophia said to whom? To Avina. We will go tomorrow, means I will take you tomorrow there. Okay, is it a big, very big blaze? Again, he is asking one new question. Is it a very big blaze? Yes, it is quite big. The blaze has 16 huge gates. Why? Because there are 16 gates. Huge means large, you know. One gate for each tribe, and the gates are very, means beautifully decorated with traditional wood carving. Carving, you know, you have seen different type of sofa set and table, many more things as carving is there. This is also one kind of skill and art. Okay, the people make different type of carving style, like see, you can see it here, this is called carving. Okay, different design in the wood. So the gates are decorated in different wood carving. Okay, you will also see grand log, you know, thick wood drums, which are beaten with special wooden stick. You know the drum, children? Only the men folk beat this drum. Who beat this drum? Only men folk. It is believed that in olden time the Nagas sent secret messages through drum beats that only the blaze members could understand. Why they were using this type of drum? To spread the message, to send the secret message to the people, those who are living in the blaze, and blaze members, they can understand after listening this type of sound. Okay, so through that drum beats, they want to send the message that was secret. Every evening during the festival in Kisama, the air is filled with mesmerizing sound of these drums. And every evening, what happened, children? In Kisama, during these days, there was very mesmerizing things and sounds are to. It seems like anything you can imagine. Okay, you will hear it at this time tomorrow. You will hear it at this time tomorrow, said Aunt Sophia. Means we will go tomorrow. So in that time you can hear this type of sound that is mesmerizing. You can keep in your memories all time. This type of sound, it is coming from there and it happens. Okay, it sounds like a lot of fun, Aunt, said Parth. Parth is saying, yeah, it sounds look like lots of fun. When we will listen and hear this type of sound, it is lot of fun is there. It is now, boys. Make sure you wake up early tomorrow. If we don't leave early, we will not get seats at that event. So what she said, and Sophia is saying to both of them, you have to wake up early tomorrow, because if you will not get up, means we will not get the seat at that event. We will not sit where we want to sit, okay, to watch the program and event and enjoy it. You want to get a close look at the colorful costume, don't you? Also asking this question, if you want to get close look at the colorful costume, means you have to get up early. Okay, tomorrow you get up early if you want to get a close look of all the events and culture and costumes. Okay, the boys agreed. That night they talked about the exciting thing they would do and see that the festival. So they both were agreed after listening her. Okay. Also they were very excited because they talked about the exciting thing. Because Aunt Sophia talked all about the exciting thing to them. So they were happy and agreed. Would you see at the festival? Yes, they would do and see the festival. So they wanted to see all the things in the festival. So they were agreed and excited after listening her. They could hardly wait for tomorrow because they have only night to catch up early in the morning. So they were agreed after listening her, and they were waiting for tomorrow. Okay, children. So this was all about the chapter Hornbill Festival. Now this is the question. Which part of the story tell you that the tribes of Nagaland have a rich culture? This you can find from the chapter. Okay. Also, after listening this chapter, you have to underline the difficult words and find the meanings of them. So, okay, so stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy. Hope it would be helpful for you. Bye bye. Take care. And do all the things and revise all the chapter for the examination. Okay, after completing this chapter we will start the revision, so don't get afraid. Okay, and do your best.